AITA for refusing to let my wife name our kid something stupid. Me, 25 male, and my wife, 23 female, are having our first child together. She is currently 9 months pregnant and could give birth anytime in the next couple of weeks. The only major fight we have had throughout her pregnancy happened a couple days ago, and it was about what we were going to name our kid. It all started when we found out the gender of the baby. We didn't do a gender reveal, good for you, and decided to find out the gender at one of her checkups because we didn't want to spend any time making 2 lists of names and then have to get rid of one after. So after we found out we were having a boy, we sat down together and made a list. Almost all of the names she suggested were normal until the one that caused me to write this post. She suggested we name our son Mune. She told me that the name was from this movie she watched when she was younger and that it always stuck with her. I told her the name was a little bit out there, true, and that he would get made fun of for it. She claimed he wouldn't, and we started going back and forth trying to decide whether to add the name to the list or not. Eventually she agreed to keep the name off the list. We picked some that we liked, and I thought that was that. Later on in her pregnancy, her mom decided to throw a baby shower, as it was her first grandchild and my wife's pregnancy was almost over and we hadn't celebrated one. It was fine for the most part until we started to open the gifts. Most of them were normal baby things like diapers and bottles until we got to her mom's gift. My wife opened the gift bag and pulled out a blue handmade blanket. It seemed normal enough until my wife unfolded it and lo and behold, there was the name Mune written on the blanket. Sounds like she's already decided. When I saw that, I was angry and didn't want to cause a scene, so I stayed quiet. After that reveal, I had family members come up to me and ask me about the name and why I hadn't told them. I didn't know what to tell them, as I didn't have a clue about this either, and just had to embarrassingly tell my family that, which made me even more angry. Once the event ended, me and my wife got home and I started to question her about the name. She got defensive and told me that it was a good name and that I was overreacting about it. I brought up the earlier points I made and told her it was a stupid name for a kid, and if she wanted to name something Mune so bad, she could use that name for a dog. She got upset and called her mom to come get her. After she left, she called me and told me she wouldn't be coming back for a while. Everyone I've talked to about this said that I'm not the a-hole, but now my wife has been gone and I've been thinking about it and I feel like I could have handled the situation better. AITA.